realm is about to open. Also, your father's Wind Thunder sect has been annihilated. It was done by Shantian sect's Wind Lord, Misty Wind. Someone below asked in confusion, what is this person's cultivation level? The person in the chair replied, I heard that aside from the outside world, he is the newly ascended nascent soul cultivator of the wasteland region. That person said coldly, nascent soul. Humph, killing a nascent soul cultivator is as easy as killing a chicken for me. The scene shifts to the eastern region, within the inheritance hall of the martial transformation sect. Qin Xiao asked Elder Yang, Master, who killed Elder Mu? Elder Yang replied coldly, it is still unclear. But all evidence points to Shantian sect. The question is, how could such a small sect possibly kill Elder Mu? He thought to himself, with just the Wind Lord Misty Wind's nascent realm cultivation, how could it be possible, Qin Xiao speculated in confusion, if that's the case, then the true culprit might be someone else. Filled with hatred, he declared firmly, but no matter what, Shantian's sect must be destroyed. That Wind Lord Misty Wind, who killed my father, must die as well. Elder Yang took the opportunity to suggest, coincidentally, an ancient secret realm has appeared in the wasteland region this time. The sect will send some elders to accompany you. He reminded Qin Xiao, remember. You represent the martial transformation sect. At that time, you will be competing with other major forces. Continuing to manipulate Qin Xiao's thoughts, Elder Yang said, as for revenge, handle it after completing your mission. I hope you can prioritize things properly. Do you understand? Qin Xiao replied without hesitation, disciple obeys. Upon receiving the order, he immediately turned and left. At that moment, Elder Yang revealed his true face, displaying a sinister smile. Holding a jade stone in his hand, he calculated in his mind, disciple. You must continue to perform well. Only if you win resources from the competitions among the great sects can I ensure my breakthrough to the Grand Ascension stage and reach the Tribulation stage. When that happens, we will rise together, In the Kunlun realm, soul transformation cultivators are called Divine Lords, body integration cultivators are called Heavenly Lords, and Grand Ascension cultivators are called Venerables or Supremes. As for the Tribulation stage, it is called the Void Immortal. Anyone at this stage carries the title of Immortal and possesses the strength of a supreme ruler. In the Wasteland region, such a level is almost non-existent. But with the appearance of an ancient secret realm, the eastern region has suddenly gained worldwide attention, A young man in green robes cursed discontentedly, damn luck. Fortunately, the cultivators of the wasteland region are poor and weak. How could such an immortal opportunity fall into their hands? The person next to him sneered and agreed, isn't the wasteland region the most barren and backward land? And yet, an immortal opportunity has appeared. The man between them said, we better hurry over. Once the martial transformation sect arrives, we won't even get a sip of the soup. The scene shifts to the eastern region, amidst towering mountains. Outside the wasteland region, in the heavenly secret realm, countless people had gathered. The atmosphere was tense, as if a great battle was about to break out. At that moment, a white-haired sect leader said worriedly, now that this secret realm has emerged, 4 of the 5 great sects have already arrived. Only Shantian's sect is absent. Have they given up? Someone beside him said, not necessarily. After annexing the Wind Thunder sect, they might be aiming for the highest position among the 5 great sections. The ancestor of Banshan's sect, Ouyang Feng, who had reached the soul transformation stage, laughed loudly, I have been in seclusion for a long time. Shantian's sect was once at the bottom, how could they possibly attract the attention of Banshan's sect? Someone nearby exclaimed in shock, what? Soul transformation stage? The white-haired sect leader thought. To himself, I had assumed that Xiantian's sect having just 2 nascent soul cultivators was already an impressive feat, but to think that the wasteland region actually has a soul transformation cultivator, *. Everyone present respectfully bowed to Ouyang Feng and said, "We respectfully welcome the ancestors' return." Feeling proud, he declared, "I never expected to exit seclusion just in time for the emergence of an ancient secret realm. It seems this is fate." Ouyang Feng arrogantly asked, "Banshan sect will be the first to enter this secret realm, does anyone object?" The white-haired sect leader pondered, Ouyang Feng has already reached the soul transformation stage. Today, he is undoubtedly the strongest in the wasteland region. So, everyone responded in unison, "We are willing to follow the Divine Lord's decree." The crowd behind Ouyang Feng cheered, "A soul transformation cultivator has emerged, who dares to challenge his authority? Long live the sect leader." Ouyang Feng laughed triumphantly, "Good. Ha ha ha." Suddenly, the sky was engulfed in a raging storm, with lightning flashing and thunder rumbling. A massive ship appeared, and a voice from the ship rang out, "The Tianwu Holy Temple is here. Natives of the wild continent, get out of the way." Another voice responded from the ship, "The Mist Shadow sect is here. If you know what's good for you, get lost." Another person added, "The ancient secret realm belongs to our Huangji sect. No one should even think about competing for it." The man riding a demonic beast sat on a high seat. He was none other than the king of the south from the Shantian dynasty, at the late stage of the nascent soul realm. He widened his eyes in surprise and asked, "Oh. There's actually a nascent soul cultivator in the wild continent?" Over here, an old man was sweating profusely, his eyes wide like bronze bells, as he spoke disdainfully, "Nascent soul. Damn it, I have hundreds of them here. I went through immense hardships to break through to the nascent soul realm and have been famous in the wild continent for over a decade. And yet, in the outside world, the wild continent is considered insignificant." Ouyang Feng arrogantly walked up to them. "Fellow Taoists, I am Ouyang Feng, the patriarch of the Banshan sect. You may call me Xiao Feng." Suddenly, one of them pointed at him and sneered, "An old fool who doesn't know shame still dares to associate with us. Get lost and wait down there. There's no place for you here." Someone nearby smirked and added, "A native of the wild continent, even if you break through to the nascent soul realm, you're nothing more than a joke. And you actually think you can stand on equal footing with us? Old man, get down now and stop being an eyesore." The old man couldn't take it anymore and spoke up in defense, "Fellow Taoists, the wild continent is an extremely harsh place. The beings here are not lowly. Since we are all nascent soul cultivators, why should I obediently let you trample over me?" He glared at the group, thinking to himself, "My disciples are all waiting for me. If I avoid the confrontation this time and act cowardly, what will be left of my reputation in the wild continent?" Then, he gripped his weapon tightly in rage and roared, "The wild continent may be poor, but we are not afraid to fight. If anyone refuses to accept this, step forward and show me." They were not kind people either and did not take him seriously at all. They threatened, "Arrogant old man, you're seeking death." Someone behind shouted, "Everyone, attack together. Kill this old dog." The king of the south quickly intervened, "Everyone, hold on." He pointed at the old man and mocked, "This old guy is just a minor cultivator from the wild continent. If we all attack him together and word gets out, wouldn't that be laughable?" He calculated sinisterly, "How about this? My strength is a bit lacking, so I'll suppress him with one hand. Since you're so arrogant and reckless, I'll show you just how vast the gap between us is." The battle began. The old man fiercely blocked his attack with his sword and shouted with boiling blood, "Kill!" Their immense powers clashed, creating a shockwave that shook heaven and earth. The two were evenly matched, locked in A stalemate. At that moment, the King of the South's expression changed. Oh. Old man, it seems I underestimated you. The fight continued, and the old man seized the opportunity to provoke him. Since that's the case, let's keep going. The King of the South, enraged, unleashed a powerful aura that instantly suppressed his opponent. He exerted all his strength, striking down at the old man from above while shouting, "You old fool who doesn't know your place. I will kill you." A deafening explosion rang out. This strike left no room for escape. The old man was struck to pieces, spitting out fresh blood. He trembled, unable to fight back, and cursed in rage, "You go back on your word. You're nothing but a treacherous scoundrel. You disgrace the eastern region." Using his last ounce of strength, he continued, "Dying for honor is nothing. I only have one thing to say, cultivators of the wild continent will not be humiliated." The King of the South showed no mercy, eagerly raising his giant hammer and charging at him. "Then I'll grant you your wish." Just then, a dazzling golden lotus suddenly appeared. Amitabha! Why is it so lively today? The crowd below exclaimed in shock, "That's Master Jingchan from the Buddhist continent." Behind him stood Chang Tianyi, the young master of the Chang family, hailed as the top genius of the Ling continent's #1 cultivation family. Master Jingchan had a kind smile on his face as he stood atop countless golden lotuses and softly chanted, "Amitabha." Old Seventh Lord widened his eyes in horror, realizing, the oppressive aura is terrifying. They have already reached the integration realm. This matter. Looking at the massive ship overhead, he thought, the wasteland continent stands no chance of victory. Everyone was in a panic, even Qingzhou's Wuhua sect has arrived. This time, the strongest sects of the eastern continent are all here. My God! At this moment, Chen Zhao's group appeared, causing an even greater stir among the crowd. Some people said, "That is the holy son of Wuhua sect, Chen Zhao. I heard he possesses the solar immortal body and is invincible at the same realm." Another person added, "That's right, without a doubt, he is the future shining star of the eastern continent. In 10,000 years, it will be his legend that is told." People from the wasteland continent looked up and asked, "Isn't Chen Zhao the young sect master of the Wind and Thunder sect? Is he from our wasteland continent?" Hearing this, his expression suddenly darkened, and he thought with disdain, the wasteland continent. That's the place where I was discriminated against when I first joined Wuhua sect. Just thinking about it disgusts me. Someone nearby couldn't hold back any longer and struck out while loudly threatening, "The holy son of our Wuhua sect is not someone you ants from the wasteland continent can discuss." He scolded, "No manners. So noisy. Just die." A streak of green light shot toward the wasteland continent crowd, making them pale with fear as they frantically fled in all directions. King Zhen Nan, accustomed to flattery, stepped forward to report, "Holy Sun Chen, these ghost cultivators and beggars from the wasteland continent should be left to me. No need to dirty your hands." Chen Xiao coldly replied, "Do as you wish." At this moment, Su Yonyan and his group had arrived. He confidently said, as expected, with the emergence of this secret realm, that old dog Chen's son was bound to show up. Luckily, Xiantian's sect hasn't arrived yet. Zhao Dezhu, standing beside him, suggested, "Sect master, while they're fighting over the secret realm, we should hurry and leave the wasteland continent to lay low for a while." Su Tian Snow, timid as a rabbit, urged, "We should see what junior brother Yi wants to do. He is Xiantian's sect's hope." "But, master, where is junior brother Yi?" Suddenly, Su Yonyan looked up in shock and said, "Wait a moment. That's junior brother Yi. They've already gone over." He said worriedly, "Chen Xiao is here, going over is as good as seeking death." Old Seventh Lord earnestly warned him, "Kid, Xiantian's sect must not act recklessly. Yi Junlin turned back to look at him, puzzled. Under Yi Junlin's overwhelming presence, even old Seventh Lord felt intimidated and stammered, "Don't come any closer." Yi Junlin's face turned grim as he gritted his teeth and cursed, "Damn it. How dare these outsiders trample on us?" Standing among tens of thousands, Yi Junlin declared, "The wasteland continent cannot do without me. No one is allowed to move. Every single person must stand still and shut the hell up." Chen Xiao glared at him viciously and asked, "Who are you? State your name." Yi Junlin's eyes turned blood-red as he coldly responded, "I am your father, Yi Junlin." The crowd buzzed with discussion. "Yi Junlin. Isn't he the Peak Lord of Floating Peak?" Another person questioned, "But isn't he only at the nascent soul stage? Is he just going to his death?" Hearing the crucial information in those words, Chen Zhao's face changed in shock, then his eyes flared with rage as he silently repeated, "Shantian sect. Yi Junlin." Seeing the murderous aura radiating from Chen Xiao, Yi Junlin scratched his nose and smirked, asking, "Why so agitated? Do you have something to say?" Chen Xiao gritted his teeth and asked, "Did you kill the Wind and Thunder sect master?" Hearing this, he replied, "Oh. You mean that fool? I remember now. That old man said his son had the potential to become an immortal. Tell me, are you his son?" Chen Xiao cut him off, a flash of light flickering in his eyes as he gritted his teeth and said, "I am his son." Yi Junlin was stunned, pointing at him in amazement. "My God, so you're that fool's son." Hearing his father's killer speak so nonchalantly, Chen Xiao erupted with killing intent, furiously roaring, "You! Yi Junlin! I'll kill you!" The followers, thinking the opponent was just a minor figure, stepped forward to stop him. "Holy Sun Chen, let me capture this reckless fool and hand him over to you." That person raised a sharp spike and said contemptuously, "Kid, how dare you disrespect the Holy Sun? Now you must suffer." However, just as the spike was lifted but had yet to strike, Hong Tianxua descended from the sky. Someone on the other side teased upon seeing a beauty. "Oh. Where did this beauty come from?" Hong Tianxua hated being called a beauty the most. He immediately waved his hand, unleashing flames toward the opponent and shouted, "Die! Blazing Void Lotus!" The man stared seriously at the raging flames rushing toward him. Even though he released his aura in an attempt to resist, it was like salt dissolving into the sea. His body, as fragile as paper, was licked by the flames, eventually catching fire as his life force was gradually drained away. Everyone stared in horror at the scene before them, whispering among themselves, "Did a nascent soul cultivator just die like that?" Ouyang Feng couldn't help but exclaim, "Since when did the wasteland continent have such a powerful anomaly?" He sighed. Inwardly, "I always thought I was the strongest in the wasteland continent, but there's always someone better out there." After dealing with the man, Hong Tianxua turned to Yi Junlin, cupped his hands, and said respectfully, "Master." Seeing this, Ouyang Feng was even more shocked. That senior is actually Peak Lord Ye's disciple. Damn it, who was it that said Peak Lord Yi had only just reached the nascent soul stage? A nascent soul cultivator taking in a divine transformation disciple. "Stand up, I promise I won't beat you to death." Then he muttered to himself, "Shantian sect is actually this powerful." The people around Yi Junlin still seemed terrified and hurriedly warned, "Junior brother Yi. Do you know what you're doing? That's Wuhua sect. Run. We'll buy you some time." Another person echoed, "Yeah. As long as Shantian sect has you, we have a chance to turn things around. You absolutely cannot fall here." However, Yi Junlin remained indifferent. He reassured them, "Senior brother, don't worry. I'm fine. Let me introduce you to my disciple." Zhao Linger, seeing her master's gesture, excitedly stepped forward and greeted. Zhao Linger greets the seniors. Yi Junlin.